I like to think I know a thing or two about packing, considering the fact that I'm a working flight attendant and that I'm a pilot's daughter, so I've had flight benefits my whole life, I've traveled my whole life, and one of the places that I think if you pack poorly, you regret it the most is the toiletry bag. Pretty much anything travel related, I have a link for, so if you're curious, like where I got this bag or something like that, it's probably linked. This is the bag I use. It's pretty massive, it's pretty full, but it's also my makeup bag too. So that is not a separate thing, which I think is worth noting. I also live out of a suitcase and I live out of this toiletry bag, so maybe there are things in here that aren't necessary, but at least you can get kind of an outline for things you want to make sure you have with you. I'm just gonna go section by section, starting with the top here. I have essentially a whole nail kit, clippers, file, I don't know what this thing is called, cuticle clippers. Even if you're not gone a significantly long amount of time, I feel like these are good to have if you get a hangnail or you break a nail or something. I use all of these things way more than I thought I would. Next, I have a baby pair of scissors, a pair of tweezers, and a little eyebrow razor, a makeup pencil sharpener. I forget what these are called. They're like dermatology needles, and they're disposable, single use. I really don't use them that often, but I always have a couple in here just in case. And then I have silicone scar tape, just a little piece. I don't bring an entire roll with me, but I have a bad habit of picking at my skin, so I actually use this quite a lot to repair the damage. And I use it instead of pimple patches, but if you are a pimple patch person, this is the point in time where I'll suggest that you include them if you use them. Section number 2 is my makeup bag. For a while this evolved, but now it kind of just remains what it is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I love these products and I don't switch them up. I'm going in no particular order. This setting spray from L'Oreal is really great. This one is too big to get through TSA, but they make a travel size one. However, I'm crew, so I can bring this one, so I do. Fenty blotting powder. This Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Intensity 1. Unfortunately, this is the best cream bronzer I've ever used, and I say unfortunately because it's so expensive. But I've tried other things, and I've tried things that are a bit more portable and travel friendly, and I just come back to this because it's so much better than everything else. Best blush in the world, House Labs Glassy Cayenne. L'Oreal True Match Foundation. Westman Atelier Highlight Stick in Nectar. Pretty sure this is the travel size. This is a Huda Beauty concealer. Makeup by Mario. Cream eyeshadow in taupe. This is the best thing ever, so I don't have to bring powdered shadows in a palette that's too big or single shadows that shatter. Perfect travel solution. This is a ColourPop brow pencil. MAC gel liner, L'Oreal mascara, Makeup Forever lip liner. And then for brushes, I have 2 eye brushes, 2 face brushes, and a sponge, and an eyelash curler. And this is like my full face of makeup, going the extra mile. I'm completely and totally getting ready. This is everything I need. Third section. This is the one where I have pretty much everything in a refillable container, so I do maintenance on this section after every trip where I refill my shampoo, conditioner, all that kind of stuff. Mini hairbrushes. These are worth getting a travel size. Brushes take up so much space. I have a regular hairbrush and then like a smoothing brush. I have an African net sponge. I don't feel clean unless I wash my body with this, and they dry out really fast, which is great for traveling. I have a deodorant. This is also something worth getting a travel size. In my opinion, they just take up so much space because there's so much plastic, so I always carry a small one. Mini razor. I also think worth getting a travel size. It's so tiny. I did get a cover for it for just the blade because it came in a container that was bigger than a normal razor, which I felt like was totally counterproductive. So This is my solution, so much smaller, so much more compact. This is a brush cleaner because I'm crazy and I wash my makeup brushes every time I use them. Generally, I'll use a bar of soap that is in a hotel, but if it's ever liquid soap is the only option, I bring this. Then I have my shampoo and conditioner. I'm pretty sure these bottles are just from Target. I have a travel hairspray. I prefer a liquid hairspray to an aerosol because then I can keep refilling it. This is a little thing of the Kerastase hair oil, which is one of my favorite hair products. Pretty much the only product that I ever bring for my hair. This little dropper was just from a face oil that I had and then cleaned it out, and I put a cleansing oil in here for makeup remover. This tub is from Amazon, so I think I have a link for it. But I just put my face wash in here, which is by Innisfree. And I just ripped off a little thing of bobby pins because I didn't need a whole sleeve, but I needed a couple. And then I have a gua sha in here. I literally never use this. I could probably take this out, but I just leave it. Totally unnecessary, a little bit frivolous. Finally, in this bottom pouch, I have the things that I kind of take out and throw over the counter the minute that I get into a hotel room. Toothbrush, toothpaste, floss, tongue scraper, I would argue is essential. Lip balm, moisturizer, and sunscreen. I use the Weleda Skin Food, and then I think it's also an Innisfree sunscreen that I have in here. And then finally, a little travel perfume bottle. These I'm on the fence about because I've had 2 leak when I got to altitude, but I've had 2 work perfectly fine and be the exact solution to the problem of bringing a giant perfume bottle everywhere. So I can't decide how I feel about this particular container, but this type of product is amazing. I am trying out a new brand. We'll see if that one has a better track record. Also important to note, I am not particular with my body lotion or my body wash, so I always just use the one provided at the hotel. If you have sensitive skin or you just have a preference with that kind of thing, then I would definitely recommend getting a little travel bottle and bringing your own. Aside from that, I think this should cover all your bases. It covers all of mine, so I don't really feel like I'm in need of anything when I'm on the road. Again, I try to have links for as much as possible in terms of my travel items, so refer to that if you have specific questions over the products that I mentioned. And thank you for watching. Happy travels!